Boom, viewers, subscribers. Back again with these quick updates because trust. If it's not foreign from Kingmixup, it's not credible. I keep on telling you that. I'm after giving you some updates of what I go on from what not to go on. Right now, the JDF and the police them found some blood stains. I don't know if they think it's animal blood or human blood, but they're getting the dogs and the DNA kits and drones involved. You feel what I'm saying? Because you know one child is still missing and this culprit is still at large. And I'm talking about Davian Brian. You feel what I'm saying? It is alleged that he kidnapped another girl and things after Phylisa Prussia was found. You see me? Like I said, they just found some blood stains by a part of the river. You see me? I said, and hopefully it's animal stains and not this little 13-year-old girl that's missing from the same community. But see, a thing I go on social media that the people them in the community burn down the house, and I can't wrong them for one burn out the crosses out to them place, but the people them have to move more smartly. You feel what I'm saying? You don't want to get rid of any evidence that could have been in this facility. You know what I mean? This guy seems like he's a serial abductor, and this is nothing new to him. You see me? And these people like to keep trophies of these heinous acts that they have committed decide. So, in the near future, police should really yellow tape these types of places, to secure the evidence, because we don't know what could have been in that house, their ID of a different girl, book bag, jewelry, clothing, etc., etc., toys, but I was just giving that update with that. Police then found some bloodstains and the people then burned on that youth are us in the community. Now let's listen to this conversation. What's up? What's up?
King, what's up?
There, yeah, what you doing?
Boy, King, as a Jamaican woman, I'm closer to my 50s now. So when I talk with certain knowledge coming from Jamaica. You see, Jamaica culture of blaming victims when victims complain of rape and stuff like that, and acceptance of violence towards women. It's the reason why we have escalated to this level that we are right now. What I'm trying to say is this: this man committed rape at gunpoint in Portland, right? And he was locked up. Even in this country of America, where there's so much freedom, there are certain mandates. If you're caught with a gun and it's mandated you get certain time, and if you're caught with a gun with certain amount of bullets, it's equal to certain things. And if you're caught with rape, you're held. Nothing like that. It's like almost when those things happen, the whole legal system is accepting of that. And what I want to use your platform to say this morning, Jamaica, what are we waiting for to really implement and stand up and take a stand against this? And women in Jamaica who are hiding these men, because if that woman in St. Thomas never hide this raper boy, he wouldn't get a chance to do what he do to this young girl. And as for her asking that he be protected, asking for him to be protected, that is being brainwashed. Listen, King, I am a nurse and also a victim of domestic abuse. And I'm telling you this, if you remember, we spoke already on this very same platform regarding matters of this. So I am held very closely to this. It's only God alone can help that little girl. Because sometimes when we go, sometimes you see young girls behaving certain way in public, It's because of what they have been through. These things not only damage you physically, it's a mental damage that is there. Which child in their normal mind would be asking for protection from somebody like that? And I'm just saying, Jamaica, please wake up. It's time now. It is time. King, I want to thank you for your platform this morning. Let us wake up, Jamaica. Let us wake up. Thank you, King. King,
Yes.
King, I love you and I respect you. But let me clarify something to you. The little girl is 9 years old. Whether she know the man, whether her mother and the man are friend, whether her father and the man are friend, or her whole family and the man are friend, she's 9 years old. And at 9 years old, she cannot make no decision for herself. You understand me? And this is what me I talk about. Everybody are worried about why she go on with her, why she do it. The little girl is 9 years old. This is a 45-year-old man. Take the, me want you to come off of the victim and focus on the person who is doing this. And that is always the mentality in Jamaica. We're not dealing with what the issue is. Jamaica have a history of men that love to touch little girl and of men that love to touch little boy, even though we go on like say we're not in a Batmanism. Jamaica is one of the biggest Batman country. And nobody can tell me nothing because me is a nurse and I work with the center for HIV and diseases. So me know no can't tell me nothing. So me know say it's one of the biggest country for all of that. And so we love to cover up things. The point of the matter is a little girl was sitting in our yard playing with our dog, right? And the video where we sit for no see him take with the little girl, him had the little girl catch up underneath him arm with one big knife in him hand. You understand where me I come from? Me don't know much 9-year-old girl who would afraid at that stage, whether you know the man or you don't know the man from him have a knife in him hand. You understand me? And at that me have to try to say last year, statistically, because I make it up and you can go search them information, yeah. Of all, you know, say over 40 cases was reported of rape in Jamaica and over 20 of them was dismissed. But yet, on have people locked up in a prison where serve life sentence without body, without gun, without any form of evidence. And yet you have women who are stood up in a court and say this man raped me and them still go free. That's the issue with Jamaica. And you know the difference, another thing with Jamaica, we don't understand things until things reach way. You understand where me I come from? So imagine whether she was in her house or she outside a play. Does it matter? More than the fact that a big old dirty 45-year-old man I push him out up here. Or me can't even think about it. My daughter is 17 years old and this kill me. This kill me. And it's the fact that we're trying to find all kind of reason. It shouldn't have happened. Period, people. She's 9 years old. Me, hey, King. King, me almost 50 years old. And sometimes me buck up in some man with some tools that make me ball for days. Imagine a 9-year-old. Come on now, Jamaica, man. Let's stop worrying about it.
Well, let me.
Our children need protection.
The reason why I'm not victim blaming the child. I'm just saying, based on what the police told the news and what they put out.
No, which is true. And I understand that, but that's why I'm saying.
The child is a child and she's not responsible for the manipulation or
exactly.
So but I'm just saying, based on what they put out, it makes you bleed if there was any contact, like talking wise, at the shop, you know what I mean?
Let me explain something to you about predators.
Yeah.
Predators normally friend their victims before, okay?
Because these older guys are manipulators,
exactly.
That's what I said.
They normally friend their victims.
Yeah.
And get their victims' trust. Yeah. That's what a predator does, okay? He friends their victim and gain their trust, and that's how they have access. Some of them don't go through all of that, but that's normally the trait of a predator. So people just know, if the mother, say for instance, the mother did have a shop, just like you say, every time him go, they might say, yeah, get a little sweetie, or get a little candy. And enough of us as Jamaicans, we might, because we're so lacking of knowledge sometimes, we not even realize certain little movements of people. But you see, through me is a mother, and me as a little girl know what it is like to grow up in Jamaica, because I am one of them. Me not run them through with my daughter. You understand me?
Yeah.
Me not run them through with my pitney. King Mama tell her how messed up my mind was. My pitney them couldn't even wear colored underwear until them reach certain age. Straight white. I me have to bathe my pitney them and wash them drawers and make sure that anything must on it have explanation. Sometimes kids them used to tire. My poor little daughter, every time I send her go somewhere, me depend. Anybody touch you? Did anybody do this? Sometimes the little girl, you can look in a little girl's face and see the frustration, like, Mommy, why are you doing this? But I was just trying to protect her because I felt that nobody protected me. You understand where I'm coming from? So these things not only just traumatize the child, it traumatizes the children that come afterward, because the parents who suffer the trauma, sometimes they push their kids into the same trauma, or sometimes them overprotect them kids from the trauma. You understand where I'm coming from? So at the end of the day, even if this happened to her, she goes on to have children, it's also going to affect her children too. You know, this is a mental situation. The little girl could all end up be mad. She could have had the promise to be a prime minister, but because of this now she end up mad on the street.
Yep.
You know, while this 45-year-old man had his whole life to make changes, to make corrections, to do good and do bad, she just took this little girl and just end her life like that. Murder, man. Come on now, King. I said, King, just King, use the right words, please, because as a mother, my hurt. And when you say relationship a while ago, it really did pinch my body here. But I love you same way.
I think sweet somebody saying something to you, hanged up on her or something.
Me?
Yeah, somebody said you hang up on me for Kingmixup. Sweet T128.
Oh, that's my nurse, my nurse co-worker. TP, we know the difference, right? No, because they know that I stand up against all these guys. I have zero tolerance for any form of abuse, because I just, love your King.
Yes. All right then.